Hey, Dave Stein with Hatch Brokered by Real. Are you currently a real estate agent looking at different options? There are many options when looking to choose the brokerage to hang your license. For me, what it came down to is the right technology, the right culture, the right leadership, and the right platform to build my business on. I'm going to go through what Real has to offer when it comes to building your business, being part of a community, and getting a whole bunch of tools to make you super successful. Right, let's talk about the first thing, one of the most important that realtors consider is the business platform. What are the splits? What are the things that come with becoming an agent at Real? Real has a very low split at 85-15, meaning 85% of each commission check goes to the agent, 15% goes to Real. There's no monthly fees, there's no franchise fees, 85-15 split up to a $12,000 cap. So on their first $80,000 in gross commission income, 15% of that, or $12,000, goes to Real. Once you hit that, you have capped, and you are no longer having a split taken from you by Real. After you have capped, there's a $225 transaction fee for every transaction post-cap. But again, no royalty fees, no franchise fees, no monthly fees. You pay $149 to sign up. You pay a $500 annual brokerage fee paid from your first two transactions. So $250 comes out of your first two transactions, $85-15 up to $12,000. And then after that, no more splits. All right, let's talk about one of the biggest wealth building tools that Real has, and it's the stock purchase program. Again, you are a real estate agent, you are closing deals. This is something that you're doing inherently. You don't have to do anything extra to be a part of this. What the stock purchase program is it allows you to contribute 5% of each check and pay and purchase stock at market value. However, Real will reward you 15% of that value worth in stock. So you contribute 5%, Real awards you 15%. So each time that you are closing a deal and getting a check, you're contributing to the Real stock and you're getting wealth building material. Those units, that 15% that's awarded by Real, those are restricted stock units, meaning that they will be reserved or restricted for 1 year. And then 1 year after you receive them, then you can buy, sell, trade, do whatever you want with them. How cool is that? You guys, 15% awarded for doing the same things that you're already doing. That's pre-cap. Now after cap, we talked about $12,000 in gross commission income. That goes to Real after you've capped. The stock purchase program allows you to put in 10% of each check, purchase stock, and then the company will award you 30% bonus. Again, RSUs the best after a year. So pre-cap, you're looking at 20% in each check going and purchasing stock, having it rise with the tide as the stock market over time does. Post-cap, you're looking at 40%, but a majority of that is coming from Real. It's not coming from your paycheck. All right, so another way that Real agents make money by doing the same things they're already doing is when they hit their cap. So we've talked about the cap. It's the first $12,000 you pay into Real, and once you hit that capping award, you are awarded 250 shares of Real stock. Again, that is a 3-year vest cycle. That is something that Real is giving to you at no cost. You're doing the same thing that you're already doing. Now, if you happen to want to attract people onto your team, which again is not required, but if you attract people into the Real world, 125 shares is your award for the attraction bonus. Now, if you're on the 6,000 cap because you're part of a team, that is 125 shares for capping and 60 shares for attracting. Again, doing the things that you normally do, closing deals, and usually when you're a really good agent, people want to work with you, want to be in your world. They want to see, like, what do you guys got going on at Real? Ways to build wealth by doing the same things you're already doing, capping and attracting bonuses. All right, rainmakers, folks in the metropolitan areas that have super high average purchase points. Elite agent can be an absolute game changer for you. What an elite agent is after you've capped the first $80,000, you have that 85-15 split, you've paid in $12,000. After you've done that, if you close enough deals that equals to $6,000 in transaction fees at $225 a pop, you are awarded, you become an elite agent and are awarded $16,000 worth of Real stock awarded to you at no cost to you. It doesn't stop there. If you become an elite agent and you're willing to give back to the Real community, either through online monthly trainings in the workplace, speaking at seminars, and if you are giving back to the Real community, Real will award you another $8,000 in stock. Rainmakers, folks in those high purchase points, we're talking about an upwards of $24,000 in stock revenue each year. These repeat every single year. That is a massive, massive amount of wealth building material for your portfolio. All right, so I talked about the right technology being part of your platform. At Real, they have a technology team that is second to none. They've developed their own app that has encompassed even other apps, other platforms. So now in the Rezen app, you can track all of your transactions. Where are they at in the process? You can enter your documents in there, so it's a digital repository. It has an open API key, meaning you can connect it to your other systems that you need to transfer that data. You can check how much your growth has been, who's all in your network, how close are you to capping, how close are you to elite agent. It is so detailed and powerful, and it only continues to get better. Workplace is another thing that Real leverages very, very, very much. Workplace is built by Meta, so it looks very similar to Facebook. But we have Real Academy, a marketplace, a marketing center. We have all of these different tools and technology and different ways to communicate with your Real community. There are courses offered every week. How can you be better in social media? How can you be better in the language you use? What's a new agent training look like? How do you list, or how do you do for sale by owners and expireds? How do you interact with them? Whatever you're looking for, you will be able to find in Workplace. These two systems are extremely powerful and make agents' lives extremely, extremely easy. I talked about the right culture, the right community, right? The leadership team, we have our core values, and the leadership team is just one of the most transparent that I've ever seen. There are times when the company makes an announcement, solicits feedback from its agents, and will change course or adjust what they plan to do based on the agent's feedback. It's not always, it's not every time, but they are willing to listen to the agents to what's going to make their lives the best, the easiest, and overall help the company grow and sustain. You'll often hear folks being reached to directly, like the CEO, the CTO, the CFO. You can reach them all directly on Workplace with direct messages, and they respond to those messages. We talk about core values. There are some core values that are very simple and very easy to understand, replicate, and execute as part of this company. Those are work hard, be kind. It's one of our staples. It is simply too easy to just work your tail off and be kind to one another, both within and external to the Real community. Simply great service should not need an explanation. It is simply talking about how we treat our clients. What is that experience like for our buyers, sellers, and investors? And then make an impact within your community, within your real estate team, within your family, within your local ministry. Whatever it is that you are looking to do, how are you making an impact in the world to leave it greater than how you found it? These core values in this technology, or the leadership team, is so critical to the success of an organization, and it makes you feel like you are part of this growing, you're in it together organization. The last thing that I'm going to talk about when building your platform with Real is the revenue share. Now, I talked about this last because you don't have to do any of this. You can still benefit from the other ways to make money at Real, from the other wealth building materials at Real Brokerage, and you don't have to recruit or attract a single soul to Real. However, if you do, or if that's something you enjoy, revenue share is a huge value add to agents across our industry. Not only is it revenue share is now willable, meaning you can pass that monthly deposit onto those that take over your will, take over your estate. Super huge. But it is one of those things that as you grow, as you naturally attract people from doing great things, from having simply great service, from working hard, being kind, you will start earning revenue share for those that you directly and indirectly bring into the Real network. Now, it starts with the most impactful, the most amount of money that you'll get from revenue share are those that you directly bring into our family. And that starts at 5% per year on what they earn for those first 10 that you bring into our world. Now, you can bring in more than 10, and after 10 you unlock level 2, and then it goes to 4%. And then 4% are those that your direct people that you bring in. If they bring someone else in, then you get 4%, and that goes up to 14 people. Then it goes to 3%, then 2%, and then 1% as those trickles down the line bring in more agents. But the biggest focus is you bringing in those that you want to do business with, that fit our culture, fit our values, and that you think deserve to be part of Real Brokerage. Again, I've talked about the community, but when you get together at local conferences or the national conference, it truly feels like you're at a family reunion that you didn't know you needed. Regardless of where you're from, Real is in 45 states and 2 territories in Canada. You just feel like you are brothers, sisters, all working towards one thing. And that's the best part about the platform, as well as some of those awards that are given. So again, if the company, if you are part of the stock purchase program, you're contributing some money, the company is awarding you some money. Those are 1-year stock, restricted stock units. If the company is simply awarding you stuff for, like, when you attract, when you recruit, or when you attract, when you cap, or if you become an elite agent, those are on the 3-year restricted stock unit best cycle. But what that does is it keeps us all in it together. And that's the whole beauty of the community, is we are in it together. Whether it's good times, whether it's hard times, we are consistently training, mentoring, collaborating in our big Real network on how to be better agents and a better company. Again, this is Dave with Hatch, brokered by Real. I hope you've enjoyed this video and you've learned a little bit about what Real Brokerage can offer you. Maybe it's right for you, maybe it's not for you. If you have questions, please reach out, shoot a comment below, reach out at DaveStein29 on any of the social platforms. Or if someone sent you this video, reach out to them, ask them the questions. What's the good, what's the bad, what's the ugly with Real Brokerage? The best part about our organization is that we're very transparent, and we aren't looking to compete with anyone but ourselves. Dave Stein, Hatch, brokered by Real. Have a great day.